Ladies and gentlemen, at the beginning, we will introduce about ourselves. I'm Tuệ.
And you can call me Hong. I'm Jan.
I'm Don.
Honorable judges, esteemed teachers, and dear friends, in this day of April in the year of Tuệ, let us come together to learn about an outstanding Vietnamese politician, who is Nguyễn Thị Bình. Today I will take you to hear about an outstanding Vietnamese politician, Miss Nguyễn Thị Bình.
Wow, amazing! Let's go, everyone!
Could you help us to learn more about the politician of Vietnam, Miss Nguyễn Thị Bình?
Well, I am particularly glad to stay here to welcome today, and I am really eager to fulfill that for you. So, in detail, I will probably give you a piece of information about Nguyễn Thị Bình. First of all, Nguyễn Thị Bình is a cultural woman. She not only the brilliant diplomat, she also left a particular mark on Vietnam history when she engaged in the Paris Conference with the most independent like that. And you know, she was born on May 26 in 1927 in Quảng Nam. And she was the granddaughter of the patriotic soldier who named Phan Châu Trinh. Undoubtedly, her patriotic dreams were inherited by him. And moreover that, she actively participated in the revolutionary movement and that she fought fiercely for the nation's freedom and independence. So, in 1960, the National Liberation Front of South Vietnam was established. Absolutely that she was interested with the most vital play in that. In 1968, she was the head of delegations of Provisional Revolutionary Government of South Vietnam at the Paris Conference. So there are a number of factors to advocate the signing in that event. Actually, that from her intelligence, her being patient, and her being brave. Nguyễn Thị Bình was the only woman who helped the signing in that event. When signing, she reminded the land of her father, her bosom friends, and son of tranquillities. And after the country reached education, she still made a big effort for the education. And she served as the Minister of Education from 1976 to 1987. And then she was the vice president of that from 1992 to 2002, and she led the way to offer Vietnam education, assistant to rule the hostile towns, and she also engaged in the development of education system. In 2012, Nguyễn Thị Bình published a memoir book which called Family, Friends and Countries. It's about her career and her childhood. It regards entertainment to life with being loyal to nations.
Her life is a shining example of resilience, patriotism, and unwavering dedication. Nguyễn Thị Bình is a source of pride for Vietnam and an inspiring role model for future generations.
Well, from all of her significant applications, 8 outcomes were awarded the Ho Chi Minh Medal in 2021. And whatever success in this for the nation, she still found a bit nervous about the development of nations. In short, the memoir book, which I already mentioned that for you, is described Vietnamese women. Although they are micro, they still have the vigor at the international negotiation tables. It regards a testament to, it regards a big effort of inspirations. And in detail, not the adolescents, they want to work with friends over 5 continents. They desire Vietnam to reach out of the world, or Vietnam is able to head out their comfort zone. If they expect that, they have to improve their foreign language harder, particularly that's English skills. And, having a high quality of foreign language is not just a tool to help and work with them, it's also the power to rule and operate the nations.
After hearing the story about Nguyễn Thị Bình, how do you feel?
After listening to the stories about the life and career of Nguyễn Thị Bình, I feel immense admiration and pride for such a strong, courageous woman who devoted her entire life to the country. I promise to study hard, especially in English, so that I can contribute to having Vietnam integrate into the international community.
What about you, Tông?
The stories about her not only help me understand history better, but also inspire me greatly. From her, I learned about perseverance and patriotism. For example, makes me even proud of my nation. Reminds me to strive to study well to be a worthy grandchild back home, and have Vietnam stand shoulder to shoulder with the world great powers.
Thank you so much. Our story about Nguyễn Thị Bình comes to an end here, but her spirit and contribution will forever inspire us. Now, let's go to Vietnam, the homeland of Nguyễn Thị Bình, through the song Hello Vietnam, performed by Bang Bang and her friends.
Tell me all about this love that's difficult to say.
Cảm ơn các em đơn vị cái bè. Tiếp theo chúng ta đến với phần thi tiểu phẩm của đơn vị quyền ca lệnh.